Hello and welcome to Tobacco Pipes and More. I'm Okie Ozark Piper and this is your 5-minute pipe tobacco review. Today's review was inspired by a question from a viewer who sent me a message and asked, did I think that there was a good match for McClelland's 5100 Red Cake? At the time I answered him no, that I hadn't tried anything that was of that caliber or of that quality that I would really consider a match. I had even tried the Sutliff 515 RC1 several years ago, which was blended specifically to try and match the old Red Cake. And at the time, I really didn't think it was a very good match for it. And I had just jarred it up and put it away in my cellar and kind of just forgot about it until this question was asked. And I went back to my cellar, I've pulled that out, and that's what today's review is about, is a cellared, probably 2 years, maybe 3 years. I didn't mark it on my jar, so I'm not exactly sure, but I know it's at least a 2-year matured in my cellar, if you will, tobacco of Sutliff 515 RC1, and we're going to take a look at that today and review it.
Looking at the tobacco, this is a straight Virginia blend. Although there is a variety of different Virginias in there, you can see by the colors. I think this has more lighter Virginias in it than the original McClelland's Red Cake, but still it's just a straightforward, ribbon cut, nicely presented. So let's take a look at my notes on this. The cut is a ribbon cut. The strength, I gave it a 2 out of 4, very medium. Flavoring, there's really no flavoring in this. The vinegar that is in there, I think they use as a preservative, but I still think it kind of comes through in the flavor of the tobacco. Taste, I would give it a medium. Complexity, a 1 out of 4. Harshness, a 1 out of 4. Tongue bite, I would give a 0. And as to the dry time, I would recommend 5 to 10 minutes.
Now, as to the aroma on this, the first thing that's going to hit you is the vinegar smell. McClelland's had a ketchup smell. This is not ketchup, this is vinegar, very strong vinegar. And other than that, there's also a nice sweet kind of tobacco smell to it. It's a little bit earthy in there, a little bit of the dried fruits. It has a very nice aroma. The vinegar is the overpowering almost aroma though that really sticks out. An interesting blend. As to the flavor on this tobacco, I find it to be tangy. I find it to be sweet. It has a very nice Virginia flavor to it. But remember, this is after 2 years in the cellar, and I really think this tobacco needs a minimum of 2 years in the cellar to really get to be a good quality smoke. I had quite a bit of this and I've ended up smoking most of what I've had. I'm going to get some more and I'm going to put it in the cellar. At the price that it's offered, it's really inexpensive, probably around $35 for a pound of it. You know, that would be like 1.5 tin of something from McBaron. So this is a very good, inexpensive smoke if you're willing to wait. And I think it is very reminiscent of McClelland's 5100 Red Cake. For those that miss that flavor, I think you will find this if you're willing to wait, if you're willing to cellar it. I think you'll find that it is a pretty good match for that. The RC stands for real close, and that's what it is, I believe. After, I wouldn't say real close, I would just say it's close enough. and because it's going to be hard to match the quality and the uniqueness of an old blend like Red Cake, but it's pretty inexpensive, and it is a really good smoke after 2 years. So I give it a 2.7 out of 4 stars. I thank you for joining me, and see you next time.